Joey Badass, aka Joseph Batman, had a great week. Let's talk about it. Hey. They talk about it. 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 Welcome back to She Could Talk the Podcast. I'm your host, Gangalee. Hey, and that's Gangalee on all streaming platforms. If you want to check out my music, just look for the glasses, the locks. You can find me there, okay? But over here on YouTube, this is She Could Talk the Podcast, and over here I react to everything. We react to news, sports, crime, politics, musicians, YouTubers, TikTokers. If they're talking about it, we're talking about it, okay? All right. Now, I have been following closely with the battle from this week between Joey Badass, who is on my screen presently, and the whole West Coast. Okay? So I did, though, want to take this time to just do a quick recap of everything. I honestly, it was so much coming from left, right. We had Joey Badass, which I reacted to the Red Bull Spiral event with Joey Badass, Absol, and Fabulous, right? And Joey, I think all three of them went off on the freestyle, but Joey, of course, you know, he's on the West Coast's radar, so he sent a couple of shots and some shots came right back. So after that, I reacted to Rayvon Ho era, H-O-E era, on my channel here. You can see it. I reacted to them, you know, and I said, okay, this, you know, I like Rayvon. Rayvon is one of my personal up and coming artists that he's growing higher on my list of newbies that I like. But I think the song was too West Coast for me, because I'm an East Coast girl. That's just me. But it's okay. But then Daylight entered the chat. Joey came back. I don't even know if I'm saying this guy's name right. As Cheeky or As Cheek. I don't know. AZCHIKE. But Joey knocked him out the park with one line, in my opinion. He said last week, I was beefing with a dude named Rayvon last week. Now this week I'm dealing with a dude named As Cheek. Something to that effect. It was crazy. Just knocked him out with one line. Then so he entered the chat. Then he brought Lotus Lux back into the chat. It was a definite nice turn of events as we get up and lead up to the Memorial Day weekend. I thought it was great. But I didn't really want to go through song by song, and I know how YouTube is. And you know, YouTube, I love you. Where's my kisses? I couldn't find it, guys, but it's there. YouTube, that's for you. You know I love you. But I don't really want to be continuing, you know, fighting those battles with the music every time I want to react to it. So I just wanted to share my reactions to this week in battle. First of all, I'm going to say salute to everyone. Everyone that battled, it was great. It was great. My favorite, though, is on the screen. Joseph Batman. Let me just give you a little insight. If you go back, I encourage you all to go back to my first, you know, when I said I'm stepping out of the long format, audible, no video, and I'm stepping into the reaction world with my podcast, coming on camera, regardless of what I look like or how nervous I was. I said, because this song has made me want to react. I want to jump into the reactions, and I wanted to fully do it because I did it before, but not in the capacity that I do it now. And I want to give a shout out to Joey Badass for being the inspiration behind me at the beginning of this year, saying, you know, I'm going to continue to do the podcast, but I want to venture into the reactions because I'm a musician. And that Ruler is Back that he dropped at the start of the year spoke to me on so many different levels as an artist. And I said it to you all, and I challenge you all to go back. I was still growing back then, right? So, and I'm still growing now, you know what I'm saying? So I want to shout you all for continuing to come back, hitting the like, subscribe, the share, the notifications, keeping them on. Thank you all for coming back. But you can see the growth. I'm still growing. I'm nowhere near, you know, where I want to be, and every day is a challenge, and I'm growing, you know what I'm saying? But shout out to you all for sticking with me. So the camera may not have been as clear, you know, the graphics may not have been whatever. It's okay. But I didn't even care because I said, I got to get started because Joey motivated me to get started. And if you look at that initial reaction, it didn't even garner me any views. But if you look at that reaction that I did to Joey Bada, I said it. I said, if he continues with this, down this road, on these vibes, for the rest of this year, Joey's gonna have a good year. I said that in January. I stuck by it. I still stand by that. And it's May. It's May, about to be June. And he just annihilated the West Coast. And not on the West Coast, East Coast type of thing, because people on the West Coast was like, I gotta give that to Joey. Joey came out swinging. And yeah. And he handled it. And it was all fun rap battle, no real beef, no animosity, just music, 100% battling back and forth, and it was great. But I just wanted to come up here and say shout out to Loaded Lux, shout out to Ray Vaughn, shout out, those are my honorable mentions. Daylight, shout out to Daylight, because I know Daylight from the rap league, like rap battle, and he's always on top of the game. He got bars. I don't know, because some of it I don't know. I'm still on the fence with it, so I'm gonna do maybe a whole different reaction to Daylight's part of the battle here. But for me, Joseph Badman, he definitely won. He definitely had a great weekend battle, and I just wanted to hop on here and tell y'all I told you so, because I said it in my first reaction video of the year, of this year 2025. You should have saw me in here. I was like, I gotta figure this out, because I want to react to Joey Bada, The Ruler Is Back. And that was my first reaction. Then I came back and I reacted to his second video. And Ray Vaughn, I reacted to Ray Vaughn, and I said, this guy, I like him. I like Ray Vaughn too. So both of them been on my radar from the top of the year. But I said, if Joey keeps this up, it's gonna be a great year for him. And I really feel it. I told you he's my favorite from Raising Kanan. He's unique on Raising Kanan. This season, the storyline was a little gray for me. I didn't kind of like, his whole loss of memory and all that type of stuff they had going on with him. No spoilers. But still one of my favorite characters from Raising Kanan, and I am happy they got another season coming. So yes, I get to see more of, just the whole cast, but more of Unique. Yes. And Joey, keep it up. Keep doing what you're doing. Congratulations. It's well deserved. It's well earned. The respect is there. You definitely got my salute. Congratulations on the new baby coming too. So yeah, you got blessings on top of blessings for you, and I actually feel like a proud relative. You know what I'm saying? Because the vibe that I'm just getting and the energy that I've been getting off of Joey since the beginning of the year, it's a very great positive one. And I just wanted to come back here and give a roundup, because I didn't really want to react to the songs and kind of go through all that. It was a lot, but I wanted to give a quick roundup and say good job, Joey. And I want to say to you all out there, I encourage you all, go back, check out my reaction to Joey's The Ruler's Back. He is the reason, the inspiration I should say, behind me getting in front of the camera at the start of this year and down the road I'm on, right? And I said, if he keeps it up, he's gonna have a good year. And I said to myself, well, hell, if I keep it up, I'm gonna have a good year. So let me give myself a little cheer. I'm proud of all the steps we're taking here, and he's been my inspiration. So this feels really good to see him, doing great things. And he had a great week, and I'm happy to bring some good news this week, because these streets were hectic. These internet streets were hectic this week, right? Navigating through all of the harsh news, the craziness, children being neglected, all of that stuff, to circle back and get something good, right? So here we are. So once again, shout out to Joey. If you haven't checked out the freestyles, I encourage you to start with the Red Bull. Well, actually, just go back to the ruler's bag, because it really starts there. You know, I reacted to that one first at the start of the year, and he did the Red Bull freestyle last week, and that just set off the chain of events for the week he had this week. And everyone, every coast, every side, north, south, east or west, is saying Joey is the winner. So I told you guys, and I'm just very happy about that, because my spidey senses be tingling. And just look at everybody that I'm reacting to lately on my channel. That means my spidey senses is tingling about each and every one of them, right? Good or bad or indifferent, I'm onto something. Trust me, guys. But definitely, if you haven't, put Joey on your radar. Put Joseph Badman on your radar, because this guy got some good things coming. The show was great. He did the battle. He has a new baby girl coming, I think, a daughter coming, or a baby coming, with a beautiful, you know, partner, wife. And I'm just happy to see the young man doing great things. You know what I'm saying? So shout out once again. Good week for Joey Badass. Good week for music as a whole. We got to enjoy, you know, back and forth in a healthy way. Get to hear artists be creative without violence and animosity or taking it off the edge, right? So that was really good. And I just wanted to come on here and tell you guys that I feel really happy about it, because he had my spidey senses tingling since January 1st. So there we go. But I'm gonna leave y'all with that. I'm not gonna be here long, but you know my motto, you know my brand. If you like anything I do, tell a friend. If you don't like anything I do, tell a friend. And from my lips to your ears, I love you, but I'm gonna need for you to go out there, spread love, and be kind to each other. Spread that cheer, be good to each other, then come back over here and give me some love. Hit that like, subscribe button, share, turn on your notifications, and tell a friend. All right? Until next time, it's your girl Gangali. This is She Could Talk the Podcast, and I'm out. Peace.